All right. Hey everyone, I'm Steph Rio. We are going to work through a morning yoga practice. So this is a great practice if you are just waking up, looking to move a little bit before you start your day, or if you've already had breakfast, moved a little bit, and need to take a little break. So we are going to start in cross-legged position, Sukhasana. I'm sitting up on the edge of a blanket. You could have a towel and fold it. Just sitting on that rounded edge, really allowing the sitting bones to kind of sit off of the edge of it so that we can tilt the hips up a little bit. Just get a little bit of lift, a little bit of extra support right now in the body. So when you get situated, really feel the sitting bones drop down here. Create a sense of groundedness, of rootedness in the sitting bones. And then notice if the thighs started gripping to support that action, let the thighs relax here. So grounded sitting bones, thighs melting down. Bring the palms of the hands to rest either on top of the thighs or the knees, wherever it feels most relaxed in the shoulders. So for me, that's a little bit in between those two things. Flip the palms down, bringing the energy down a little bit, grounding down. And then from your base, from this place of groundedness, see if you can sit up nice and tall in the spine. Again, notice what happens to the thighs. Can you find a lift while keeping this groundedness? So some opposition here. So really taking care to set up our seat to start here, being nice and mindful, sitting up nice and tall through the spine, reach up through the crown of the head, gently tuck the chin in here. So just finding a little bit of extra length in the back of the neck. Draw the shoulders up towards the ears, and then exhale, draw them back down. Let's do that 2 more times, seeking out the breath. Inhale, draw the shoulders up, squeeze, and then exhale, release. Last time, inhale, big breath. Exhale, drop the shoulders down and away. Find that beautiful lift up in the heart. When you get here, when you feel settled, arriving in Sukhasana, go ahead and blink the eyes closed here. Arriving on your mat this morning, allowing the breath to come in and out of the body at its natural pace, its natural rhythm, just not changing it quite yet. Just taking this moment to arrive. And then as you continue to observe the breath here, just notice how you feel, right? So there's a lot that's been going on that you may feel responsible for. Right now we're hearing a lot of conversation around what it means to be asked to stay inside, right? And so as yogis, we practice going inside, going inward, turning inward. You hear that language a lot. What does it mean to turn inward? But it's always felt optional. And right now I think we are being asked to take responsibility for not only going inside, but staying there, right? Metaphorically speaking, what does it mean to stay inside of yourself? To maybe take responsibility for things about our thoughts, our habits, our behaviors, needing to respond to them. Instead of having all these external responsibilities like going to work and meeting a friend for dinner, how are we recreating what we're responsible for? And where can you have some joy in creating these new patterns, these new responsibilities for tending to what's going on inside? So as we move in our practice this morning together, I'm going to invite you to set an intention to be responsible for what's going on inside. So that when we're asked to respond to our external environment, we can do so in a more authentic way. With that, bring the palms together at heart center. Go ahead and draw the thumbs up to the third eye, right in between the eyebrows, that point of intuition here. And then gently bow the chin in towards the chest. Take a quiet moment here to set that intention. To be responsible for going inside and staying there to do the work. So that when we're asked to go out of that comfort zone, we're able to. And I'm slowly releasing the palms down to the tops of the knees. Gently roll up through the spine. Sit up nice and tall here. When you're ready, inhale, big breath in. Exhale, open the mouth, let it go. Nice cleansing breath in. Exhale, nice cleansing breath out. Good, if you haven't already, blink the eyes open. Bring the palms to the fronts of the knees here. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. When you're ready, we're gonna inhale, draw a nice big circle with the torso. So bringing the heart forward of the hands if you can. And then exhale as you round back, pull on the knees here. Draw the navel in, chest and chin round. Inhale, draw the heart forward, bring the chest down through the hands. And then exhale, round it back and through, tuck the chin. Sync up the breath now. Inhale, drawing it forward. Exhale, rounding it back. As you move here through these belly circles, keep the belly nice and soft, but keep the sitting bones nice and anchored. So really use the arms here. Maybe getting creative here, bringing the shoulders in. And then remember your base. Stay responsible for groundedness here. Keep those thighs nice and heavy. Maybe that means that your circles aren't as big, or maybe they're bigger depending on how your body anatomy works in this move. And then go ahead and switch opposite directions. Change it up here. So this is one of my favorite moves to do in the morning. Just kind of gets the digestion going. Activates a little bit through the core in a soft and mindful way. And it also marries the breath to the movement. Do a few more circles here. And then when you're ready, come back to center. Sit up nice and tall. Flip the palms up towards the sky. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, open the mouth, let it go. Good, bring the palms to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Interlace the fingertips, press the palms forward, up and overhead. So when you get there, notice if the shoulders came along with, no big deal. Go ahead and drop them down, release them here. Allow them to relax. Peek up at your hands, notice if the hands are doing this. See if you can draw the thumbs in line with the pinkies, so that we're really pressing up equally through the palms of the hands. Shoulder blades draw down together. Notice if the lower ribs came forward. See if you can hug them back, creating a little bit of integrity in the core. When you're ready, inhale, nice lift up through the spine. Exhale, gentle tilt over towards the right. Press through those palms here, stretching through the left side body. Inhale back through center. Exhale, gentle tilt over towards the left. Really enjoy this shape. Breathe into it. Inhale back to center. Exhale, nice open twist to the right. Bring that left palm to outer right thigh, right fingertips behind. Inhale, roll up through the staircase of the spine. Exhale, drop the shoulders, peek over that right side. Breathing deep. Stay grounded in the thighs. Notice what happens to the body. Stay responsible for your breath. In and out, supporting you here. Inhale. Exhale, unwind. When you get to center, palms together, interlace opposite thumb on top. Press the palms forward, up and overhead. Lift the heart here. Press the palms up, shoulders draw down. And then level out the thumbs and the pinkies if you can. When you're ready, inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, this time tilt over towards the left to start. Press those palms. Good, inhale back to center. Exhale, gentle tilt over towards the right. Press those palms. Inhale back to center. Exhale, open the arms, twisting to the left, right palm to left thigh. Inhale, roll up through the spine. Exhale, nice, beautiful twist over towards the left. Drawing the shoulders away. Send some breath down below the belly button here to support the twist. Work it out. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, gentle unwind back to center. Good. Flip the palms up. Big breath in. Exhale out through the mouth. Nice. When you're ready, go ahead and come off of your blanket or your towel here. Set it off to the side. And then we are gonna come to bring the feet to your mat. So feet to the mat, about hip width distance here. Knees are gonna be pointing up towards the sky. And then you're gonna make an option that feels right in the palms, either fingertips pointing towards the sitting bones. If that feels like too much strain on the wrist and you find that your back body is like this, go ahead and just bring the fingertips towards the back of the mat. So whatever pose allows you to find a lift up through the heart and no strain or rounding in the upper back body. For me, I'm gonna keep my fingertips towards the sitting bones. Again, take responsibility for what feels right in your body this morning. When you come here, lift up through the heart, nice long spine, navel's active here, so drawing back towards the spine. Plant through both feet. When you're ready, inhale, we're gonna flex that right foot, draw that right leg all the way out in front of you. So right leg is hovering here. Nice strength in that right thigh, big breath in. And then exhale, bend that right knee. We're gonna cross that right ankle over the left thigh. So you'll notice I have to come back here to do that. That's okay, make the space for yourself. Cross that ankle. When you get there, press back up out of the palms. If this feels like the right amount of sensation in that outer right hip, which it likely is, you can stay here to breathe. Make sure you're not rounded, press up and out of the earth. Use the tools, use your body to breathe, to create space. If you'd like a little bit more sensation, you can draw the hips towards that left heel. Again, press up and out of the palms. So wherever you are, be responsible for your breath. Be responsible for adjusting your body to suit your needs in this moment right now. A few more rounds of breath here. Good, and then on your next exhale, slowly unwind that right ankle, kick that right leg out nice and long, puff up through the chest, and then exhale, plant that right foot down to the earth. Take a break from the wrists, shake it off, we're gonna do the other side. So again, plant the palms where it feels best, fingertips facing you. I'm gonna try fingertips facing the back of me, or the back of the mat, why not? Okay, when you're ready, everybody lift up through the heart, navel draws back and in, so nice steady spine. When you're ready, inhale, send that left leg out. So left leg stays nice and strong, active through that upper left thigh. Left foot is flexed here. Hovering with the left leg, breathing deep, inhale. And then exhale, bend that left knee, come back if you need to, cross that left ankle on top of the right thigh, and then sit up nice and tall. Really draw that left knee away from you. So bringing the sensation into that outer left hip. Make sure to keep these left toes nice and active to protect your knee. And then staying here or scooting the sitting bones as needed. For me, I'm gonna stay right here. It feels nice in my hips. And we breathe. So being responsible in our bodies, in our practice, in our lives often requires us to respond to something, right? React to something. So what are you responding to here? What's coming up for you? And how can you take stock? Notice how you feel with it. Good, and then exhale, slowly release that left leg, send it all the way out in front of you, big lift up through the heart, and then exhale, release that left foot down, nice work. Go ahead and shake out the palms, fancy yoga move here. Find some release, let it go. Come back with the hands behind you. This time everyone's gonna place the fingertips towards the sitting bones. Press down into the feet, nice and active through the feet. Press down into the palms of the hands. When you're ready, inhale, lift the sitting bones up towards the sky, coming into reverse tabletop. So notice if sitting bones wanna hang here. See if you can create a nice level shape with the body. Keep that chin tucked today. So protecting the back of the neck, gazes up towards the sky. Breathing deep here, building strength. Lift those sitting bones a little bit higher. We're holding here for 3. Breathing for 2. And then exhale, slowly release down on the 1. Nice work. Go ahead and cross those legs again. Gonna find a little bit of wrist relief here. So you're gonna take that left arm out in front of you. Point the left fingertips down towards the floor. You're gonna take that right thumb into that left palm and then wrap the right fingertips on top of the left hand. So you're creating a little action here where I can use that right palm to pull the left fingertips towards me. So sit up nice and tall, shoulders draw down, right palm is inside that left palm. Wrap the fingertips here, and then pull the left fingertips towards the body. So you should get a nice deep stretch in the top of the left forearm and the wrist here. Breathing deep, make sure the shoulders don't creep up, the thighs are nice and heavy, sitting bones grounded. So isolating this stretch in the wrist and the hand. This is great for those of us who are spending a lot of extra time on the computer right now. Work it out. And then when you're ready, slowly release. Flip the fingertips, left fingertips this time up towards the sky, palm out in front of you as if we were waving to each other. And then you're gonna bring the right hand to those left fingertips. This time just pull, gentle tug with those left fingertips towards the face. Again, keep the shoulders relaxed here. So now creating a little bit of stretch on the underside of that left forearm and left wrist here. Maybe even feeling the stretch all the way up into those left fingertips. Remembering to breathe, work it out. And then releasing that there, roll out that left wrist, shake it off. Other side. Right palm comes forward, turn the right fingertips down, left thumb into that right palm, wrap those left fingertips on top of the right hand, and then pull those right fingertips towards you. Notice how this arm feels. So for me, this is a lot tighter, probably because I'm right-handed. So I am going to adjust my breath. I'm actually not pushing as hard as I did on the other side. So again, take responsibility for where your body is, even on either side, right versus left. And empowering yourself to use this level of responsibility as a tool of empowerment, right? Breathing here. And then when you're ready, go ahead and switch, reach those right fingertips up, wave high, and then bring that left palm to the right fingertips, pull those right fingertips towards you. Oof, again, this side is really a lot tighter for me. So notice how it feels for you. Drop in, work through the sensation. Good. When you're ready, slowly release. Roll out that right hand, right wrist, shake it off. Now then we're going to come to hands and knees. So coming into a tabletop position, you might grab that blanket or towel to place underneath the knees here in case they feel sensitive. When you get there, draw the palms underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hip creases. Good. Navel draws up and in. Press down into the palms, press down into the tops of the feet. When you're ready, inhale, send the sitting bones up, belly drops, heart lifts, gaze lifts, cow pose. Exhale, press down to round that spine up towards the sky, head, the neck, release the last, cat pose. Inhale, lift the sitting bones, belly drops, heart lifts, gaze lifts. Exhale, round the sitting bones, tuck the spine, allow the neck, the head to come down last. So continue moving through cat, cow here. Using your breath, close the eyes. See if you can drop into sensation over shape here. So what does that mean? It means developing a deep listening, taking responsibility for where you are today, maybe rocking the hips side to side or sending them front and back. Just taking these moments here to explore. Again, to own whatever it is you need to work out. The more that we practice our ability to be responsible for our bodies and our breaths on the mat, the more that hopefully we can be responsible for those things off of the mat. Breathing here, work it out, a few more breaths, you're doing great. Good, and then when you're ready, come back to that neutral tabletop position. Bring the two big toes to touch. Send the knees as wide as your mat. Hips go back, palms reach forward, and then release the forehead to the earth, coming into extended child's pose. Releasing the heart down towards the earth here. Relaxing the weight of the shoulders, hips intending towards the heels. And then rocking the head gently side to side, massaging that third eye, that point of intuition, nice calming movement here. Reconnect with that intention, reconnect with that breath. Beautiful. When you're ready, inhale, slowly rise back up. Keep the knees wide, keep the toes together, bring the palms underneath the shoulders. When you're ready, bring that left palm underneath the face. Inhale, scoop that right arm all the way out and open. So coming into a nice, beautiful open twist here. Think about spiraling the heart up towards the sky more than reaching with the fingertips. So we still want to find that reach, but really wanting to spiral that heart up here, beginning to twist up through the spine, breathing deep here, and then exhale, releasing that right palm underneath the face. Inhale, send that left arm out. Think about sending the heart up towards the sky here. So really turning those bottom ribs up as much as you can. Breathing here. Open up through the collarbones. Nice big inhale. And then exhale, releasing it down. Nice work. Walk the knees underneath the hips. Curl the toes under. Bring the palms forward. Send the hips up and back, coming into downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. When you get there, pedal out the feet. Work it out. Again, take responsibility for how your body feels in this pose and then react. So I think about this idea of taking responsibility as a nice reminder to know that I have the tools, I have what I need to respond more than I think I do. So if I ask myself like, oh, what am I responsible for right now? It's very rare that I don't know what to access or what to do. So in this pose, I know to maybe roll out my feet a little bit, to stretch my ankles, maybe lift my hips up, heels up, send them back down a few times. So notice how you react to being responsible and what are the tools that you employ that help support you, that help you respond. Good, come to a place of stillness here. Sitting bones reach, gazing towards the belly button here. Nice, smooth, deep breath. When you're ready, inhale, slowly make your way all the way to the top of the mat. Baby steps here, so take your time. When you get there, we're gonna land in that forward fold, Uttanasana. Knees can bend as generously as you'd like. Go ahead and clasp the elbows here. Find some nice, soft, gentle rock side to side. And then notice if your neck is taking responsibility for your head. Let it go. Shake the head, yes. And gently, no thank you. As you rock side to side here, take a nice big breath in through the nose. Exhale, flubber the lips. Nice. Good, release the fingertips down. Tuck the chin in here so that the head has to hang heavy. Press down into the feet, so staying grounded, rooted here, strong in the legs. When you're ready, slow roll all the way up to stand. This is one of my favorite moves to do in the morning after laying down all night. It just feels nice to peel up here to find length, stacking head and heart right at the end. When you get here, mountain pose, Tadasana, bring the feet hip width distance apart. Arms alongside the body, tuck the tailbone, lift the heart. So same action that we did in Sukhasana, grounding down through the legs, but finding that opposition, that lift up through the torso. Palms face towards the top of the mat. And breathe. So right now, all that you are responsible for is standing here, breathing. Feeling strong, steady, capable. When you're ready, ready, inhale, send the fingertips out, up and overhead. Press the palms, lift the gaze. Exhale, draw the palms all the way down through the midline as you fold, landing back in Uttanasana. Inhale lifts you halfway. Palms can come to thighs or shins. Send the crown of the head forward. Navel draws in. Nice long spine here. And then exhale, fold it down. Press into the feet. Inhale, scoop the arms out, up and overhead. Lift the palms. And then exhale, diving right back in, landing in Uttanasana. Inhale lifts you halfway. Really find length here. And then exhale, fold. Press into the feet. Inhale, rise all the way up. Press the palms, lift the gaze. And then exhale again, diving all the way back in, landing in forward fold. Inhale lifts you halfway. And then exhale, fold it down. Good. Plant the palms. We're going to step back to plank pose, top end of a push-up. You got it. When you get there, go ahead and pedal out the knees. Again, take responsibility for your strength here, for your breath. And then come to a place of stillness in plank pose. Notice if the hips are coming up. See if you can drop them down here. Put weight into the hands. Press down to lift up through the upper back body. Gazing down at your mat. Building heat, building strength. We're going to hold here for 3, 2, remembering to breathe. And as you exhale, lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Big breath in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Make sure you're not holding in the neck. Shake the head a little bit here. Good. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale. Lift that right leg all the way up towards the sky. So coming into 3-legged dog. Bend that right knee. Send the right foot over. Stacking the hips. Opening up through that right hip here. Breathing deep. Make sure the shoulders are staying squared towards the top of the mat. When you're ready, inhale, send that right leg back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, squeeze that right knee up towards the knee. And then when you're ready, plant that right foot down, lower the back knee, untuck the back toes. So coming into a low lunge here, palms are gonna frame the front foot. You're gonna pull back through that outer right hip. Make sure that ankle is underneath knee here. And then if you'd like more sensation, you can walk that left knee back. Send the heart up, find a lift here. Breathing nice and deep, smooth, steady breath. Nice. When you're ready, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Stay rooted in that front foot. You're gonna ground through that left foot. So left foot is coming into parallel with the back mat. So as if you were moving into warrior 2. Bring that right palm in front of the right inner arch. And then inhale, send the left fingertips up. Now, if that right hand is struggling to meet the ground, grab a block. We're coming into this extended side angle pose, building it from the ground up here. So really pull up through the heart. Imagine spiraling the heart up towards the sky here. Big breath in. Exhale, drop that left palm down, frame the front foot, pivot on the back. When you get there, keep that back leg lifted, plant the left palm, opposite twist, lift that right arm all the way up, draw the shoulders down and together here, sink into that front knee, breathing deep. And then exhale, release that right palm down. Good, inhale, send the heart forward, and then exhale, plant the palms, step back straight to downward facing dog. Nice work, pedal out the legs. Find an exhale or 2. Work it out. Take responsibility for your time, for your practice, for your breath. Gotta own it. Gotta drop in here. Good. When you're ready, drop through that right heel. Inhale, slide that left leg all the way up and back. Bend that left knee. Send the left foot over towards the right. So opening up through that left hip here. Stretching through the belly. Notice if the left shoulder came up. Keep it square. When you're ready, inhale, send that left leg back. Exhale, squeeze left knee towards nose. And then step that left foot in between the palms. Go ahead and lower onto that back knee. Untuck the back toes. So set yourself up here. Use the tools of your practice to take responsibility for what this pose feels like on the other side of your body, right? So pull back through that left hip. Top of my right hip is really tight, so I'm not gonna walk my knee back. Again, adjust as you need to. Respond to what feels right today. Use your breath. Nice work. When you're ready, tuck the back toes, lift that back knee. Listen carefully here. We're gonna ground through that right foot. So right foot's parallel to the back. Walk that left palm in line with that left inner arch onto the mat or a block. And when you're ready, inhale, spiral the heart up here. Lift those right fingertips, coming into extended side angle. Nice long spine here. Shoulders draw down and away, breathing deep into the belly. And then exhale, lower that right palm down. Frame the front foot, pivot on the back. Keep that back leg lifted as you plant the right palm. Inhale, send the left fingertips out and open, coming into a nice, beautiful open twist. Good, exhale, release. Inhale here, send the heart forward. And then exhale, plant the palms, step back, this time plank pose, top end of a push-up here. Breathing deep, building heat, spiking the heels back here. Nice, and then when you're ready, inhale, peer over those fingertips. Exhale, bend the elbows down, lower all the way to the belly. Forehead comes to the earth. Good, elbows drawing in towards the side. Tuck the chin, inhale, slowly roll up, baby cobra. And then exhale, forehead releases down. 2 more times like this. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Good, inhale, lift. And exhale, release. Beautiful. Press down into the palms, tuck the toes. Engage the tops of the thighs here. Now, opportunity to press up into plank, or you can press up into tabletop. We're gonna meet in downward facing dog. So use your breath. Take responsibility for your energy level, your body today. When you're ready, big breath in. Exhale, press up. Inhale here. And then exhale, lift the hips up and back. Downward dog, nice work. Breathe in here. Exhale, let it go. Inhale here. And then exhale, slowly lower the knees. We're gonna come to rest in Balasana. So you can either repeat extended side angle, or this time you can bring the knees together, shins together, ankles together. Send the hips towards the heels. Bring the arms, the fingertips towards the feet, and then slowly release the forehead to the mat. Good, so taking a moment here. Check back in with your breath. Take responsibility for finding release in the shoulders. Maybe grabbing a sip of water. Just taking a minute here to check in. So important to go inside and to stay inside a little bit longer than we may feel comfortable with, so that we can show up when we have to go back out. And when you're ready, inhale, tuck the chin, slowly come back up. We're gonna walk the palms in front of us. If the knees are wide and together, we're gonna bring the knees hip width distance. So coming back into a tabletop position. When you get there, tuck the toes under here. And then when you're ready, begin to send the heels towards the hips. So toes are tucked, heels are coming towards the hips, palms are out in front of us. Tent up onto the fingertips here. Now, if this, which it is likely a very intense stretch, you can stay on the fingertips and just breathe here, working into the balls of the feet, the toes. If you'd like a little bit more sensation, you can walk the palms up to the thighs. Be really mindful here as you drop the weight of the hips towards the heels. If you get here and you're like, I cannot breathe, you come back out a little bit, right? We're taking responsibility, we're paying attention, we're noticing how we respond to the things that we're asked to do, and then we adjust our own practice. So be nice and mindful wherever you are. We're gonna hold here for 3 more breaths. You've got it. Work it out. Giving some love to the feet, some blood flow to the toes. And then on your last exhale, walk the palms forward. Come forward, untuck the toes, and then tap the tops of the feet. Just creating a little sensation here, a little extra blood flow. palms forward, tuck the toes, send the hips up and back, downward dog. When you get there, big breath in, exhale, cleansing breath out. Good. When you're ready, inhale, send that right leg up and back. Exhale, squeeze that right knee up towards the nose. Step that right foot in between the palms. Keep that back leg lifted. Squeeze the inner thighs together. When you're ready, send the thumbs forward, up and overhead, coming into high lunge. Again, think about pulling that right hip back, right knee over right ankle here. And then when you're ready, pull the thumbs back, lift up through the heart, shoulder blades draw down and together. Breathing deep, work it out. Nice. Inhale, find a gentle back bend here. Nice stretch to the top of that left thigh. And then exhale, release it down. Frame that front foot. Pivot on that back foot, parallel. Bring the right palm to the right inner arch. Inhale, lift the left fingertips up, finding that extended side ankle. Breathing here. Exhale, lower that left palm down. Pivot on the back foot. Plant the left palm this time. Inhale, reach the right fingertips up. Good. Exhale, release that right palm down. Inhale, send the heart forward. Exhale, lower that back knee. Untuck the back toes. When you're ready, send the hips back. Pop up onto that right heel. Right toes point up towards the sky here. So coming into a runner's stretch. A few things to be mindful here. Do not lock out this right knee. Keep a micro bend in this right knee. Notice if the hips are coming back here, which is the tendency. See if you can keep that hip stacked over this left knee. Fingertips to the earth. When you're ready, inhale, send the heart forward. Exhale, find a nice fold over that right leg. Breathing deep here. Release the head, the neck, the shoulders. Work it out. Be responsible for your breath here as a tool to guide the body. Good, inhale here. And exhale, slowly lift up as you plant that right palm down. Frame the front foot, tuck the back toes, lift the back leg. Inhale, send the heart forward. Exhale, plant the palm, step the right foot back to meet the left, plank pose. Building a little Agni here, a little bit of fire. So we're gonna hold in plank. When you're ready, we're gonna tap the right toes off of the mat and then exhale back to plank. Inhale, left toes off the mat, exhale back to plank. So alternating here. Toe taps off the mat. Keep the hips low in line with the spine. Breathing here. Build heat. Build some strength. Be responsible for your breath. Be responsible for how you react. Do 2 more. You got it. Good. And then exhale. Send the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Shake it off. Let go the best way you know how. Good. When you're ready, inhale, send that left leg up and back. Nice work. Exhale, squeeze that left knee in towards the nose. Step that left foot in between the palms. Stay lifted on the back leg. When you're ready, inhale, rise up to a high lunge. So I like to get my legs situated first. Make sure my hips are squaring towards the top. That I'm really sinking down, feeling nice and grounded. Then I give myself the ability to respond here, sending the thumbs forward, finding the integrity of the pose, the shape here. Drop the shoulders down, fingertips lift. Nice deep stretch in the top of that right thigh here. Breathing deep. Good. Inhale, lift, gentle back bend here. Exhale, slowly fold it down. Frame that front foot, pivot on the back. So back foot's coming parallel. Walk that left palm in line with the left inner arch. When you're ready, inhale, reach the right fingertips up, extended side angle. Breathing here, rotating the heart up. And then exhale, release. Pivot on the back foot, plant that right palm. Inhale, left fingertips all the way up and overhead. Smile here, life is good. And then exhale, release that left palm down. Nice work. Inhale, heart reaches forward. Exhale, lower that back knee, untuck the back toes. So coming again into that runner's stretch. Send the hips back to get there. Walk that left heel out. Pop the left toes up towards the sky. And then again, don't allow the hips to come too far back here. Keep them stacked over that right knee if you can. Nice and active through the left toes. Micro bend in this left knee. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, slowly bend over that left leg. Breathing here. So I find that hamstring stretches often ask us to be responsible for something. I don't know what it is. In my mind, all that's coming to me is pain, but that's important, right? So how am I responding to it? How am I working through it? Maybe asking yourself those questions, remembering that you have everything you need, everything you need to adjust. Good, on your next exhale, rise up, slowly release, plant that left foot back down, frame the front foot, lift the heart. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the back knee, plant the palm, step back, plank pose. Last one, you got it. We're gonna hold here for 5, press down for 4, breathing for 3, staying for 2. And then exhale, lowering on the 1. Hug the elbows in. Lower all the way down to the belly. Good. Lowering the forehead down. Inhale, find baby cobra, lifting head, neck, shoulders. And then exhale, releasing the forehead down. Breathing here. Taking a quiet moment to notice. And when you're ready, press into the palms, tuck the toes, engage the tops of the thighs. And then we're going to inhale, press up to tabletop position. When you get there, go ahead and bring the feet off to one side. We're going to come back to sit. When you get there, you're gonna extend the legs nice and long. Actually, yeah, I'll stay this way. So extend the legs nice and long. Remove the flesh away from the sitting bones here. Sit up nice and tall. Activate through the thighs. Toes point back towards the face. Sit up through the length of the spine. When you're ready, send the thumbs forward, up and overhead. Lift up here. Drop the shoulders down. Squeeze the front ribs back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, begin to hinge at the hips, fold forward, Paschimottanasana. Now, same action here, don't lock out. It's better to adjust by bending the knees so that you can actually tend to what's happening in the hamstrings, in the low back. So come wherever you naturally lie. Release the neck, release the head. Give the neck a break here. Give the shoulders a break. Maybe even give the thoughts or the worries about whatever is coming up next in your day a much needed break. So forward folds ask us to create shapes that make us go inward. So notice what happens here when you're asked to go inside. Notice what happens here when you're asked to stay inside. And when you're ready, tuck the chin, find a nice slow roll all the way up. Beautiful. Bring the soles of the feet together. Knees are gonna come wide. If you'd like a little bit more of a restorative shape, you'll bring the heels out, creating more of a diamond. Otherwise, you'll bring the heels in closer towards you. Your knees may be up here. It might feel good to bring blocks underneath the knees to support wherever you are. We're going to interlace the fingertips around the toes. Press down through the sitting bones. Lift up through the spine. So draw the shoulders down and away from the ears. Should feel really nice in the torso here. Breathing deep. Inhale, sit up a little bit taller. And then exhale again, begin to fold forward. Going as long as you can with a flat spine, and then wherever you stop, allow your spine to round, Shoulders, neck, head, release. Now you can keep the elbows pressing into the inner thighs, just giving them a gentle little encouragement towards the earth. If you'd like a little bit more of a restorative shape, you'll bring the forearms, the elbows in front of the shins here, and just hang. And then again, be responsible for what happens when you fold inward. Are you just waiting for the next thing when you're asked to go inside? Are you just wanting to get out? Which is a real reaction, but how can we use this time to allow ourselves to grow, to be better, so that when we're asked to go out, we're a little bit more steady, a little bit more in tune and in touch with what's going on inside. Tuck your chin, inhale, find the slowest roll you can all the way up, really making an effort to allow the neck and the head to arrive last. When you get there, inhale. Exhale, open the mouth, let something go. Nice. Take the palms to the outside of the knees. Go ahead and close them together. When you're ready, we're going to come to lie all the way down on our mat. When you get there, you're going to take a nice full body stretch. Reach the fingertips up overhead. Exhale out through the mouth. Good. Keep the fingertips reaching up overhead. We're going to walk the heels to the bottom left corner of the mat. Cross that right ankle over the left. And then shimmy the head, the neck, the shoulders over towards the top left corner. So you're creating like a little crescent moon shape here. Left hand is going to clasp the right wrist. Arms are going to lay above you here, extended. And you're going to use the clasp of that right wrist to gently tug that right arm over. So coming into this little side body stretch here, but allowing the floor to be responsible for holding up the body here. So one of my teachers says, imagine the earth rising up to meet you. If you knew that your ground was responsible for the weight of your body, what could you let go? So that you could create a little bit more space. Inhale here, exhale, slowly release, walk everything back to center. When you get there, walk the heels to the bottom right corner, cross that left heel over the right, shimmy the head, the neck, the shoulders towards the top right. The right hand clasps left wrist, give it a gentle tug here, and then relax through the back body. So again, allow the weight of the earth, allow the support of the earth to catch the weight of the body. And then just notice how you respond to this sensation. Send the breath to the outer left ribs here, to the belly. Nice, smooth, steady breath. Inhale fully here. Exhale, nice, soft, gentle release all the way back to the center of the mat. When you get there, go ahead and draw the knees up in towards the heart. Snuggle the shoulder blades underneath you. Bring the palms to the backs of the thighs here. Allow the shins to rest and just find some gentle rocks. Side to side. Beginning to cool down our practice here. Getting ready to own the day ahead. And then as you rock here, And just notice. Notice how you feel. Good. Draw the knees together. Keep the palms on the backs of the thighs. Draw the navel down in towards the spine. When you're ready, we're going to find some gentle rocks lengthwise on the spine. Rocking front and back should feel really nice on the back body. Finding a nice little massage here. And then on your next inhale, slowly roll all the way up. We're going to end where we began. Sukhasana. So we've met this pose before, cross-legged position. When you get back here, ground down through the sitting bones. Release the flesh away. Thighs relax. Palms face up. Blink the eyes closed. Notice how you feel. So I always like to end morning practice where we started, as a reminder that this time is valuable, that we can always come back to a beginning, a little bit changed, a little bit different, a little bit anew. Right, so practicing your intention, noticing that when we're asked to be responsible for not only going inside, but staying inside, creating the tools to stay, to observe, trusting that those things will benefit us off the mat. Knowing that these tools are valuable for when we're asked to show up outside of ourselves. Knowing that you'll be one step closer to showing up as your authentic self. When you're ready, draw the palms to heart center, tuck the chin in towards the chest. Repeating to yourself, I have everything that I need right now. We'll end practice together with the sound of one Om. Feel free to join or listen. Inhale. Om. Beautiful. Lift the thumbs up to the forehead, that third eye, that intuition. Lift the forehead up, tilting it back, inviting everything good into your day. And then exhale, bowing forward, sealing in your practice. The light in me honors the light in each of you. Namaste. Thank you all. I hope you have a great day. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Take care.